everybody, I'm Paul Tran. Welcome to Learning Unplugged, the place to come for acoustic music and acoustic learning. What we do on Learning Unplugged is we take a look at some simple, effective models that help us think and do things differently. So let's put the mandolin away for a moment. Today, we're going to revisit the subject of feedback. Lately, a few people have come up to me, we've been discussing feedback, and they've said, you know what, Paul, my managers, they're not very good at giving feedback to me. And there's two ways we can look at that. One is we can talk to our colleagues and friends about how poor someone is at giving us feedback, or we could start to help the feedback givers. And what we're going to look at today are 4 things we can do to make it easier for people to give us feedback. Because not everybody likes giving feedback. It can be really uncomfortable and it really leaves people a bit exposed. So sometimes they need a bit of encouragement. Here's 4 steps to do that. Step 1 is really straightforward. Ask them. Hey Paul, we're going to a client meeting on Monday. Could you give me some feedback, please? Just ask them. If you don't ask them, you'd be really lucky to get some feedback at all off some people. So make sure you ask them. Now, you might want to help them even more by giving them a bit of a steer. So the second step is to ask for some specifics. Hey Paul, we're going to a client meeting on Monday. Could you give me some feedback on what my voice sounds like when the client puts me under a bit of pressure? Thanks. A little bit of extra detail so the feedback giver knows exactly what you need the feedback on, and that just helps them focus. The third step is to give them our reflections first. Now, remember that some people are a bit reticent about giving feedback. What we can do is give them our view on our behaviour or performance beforehand to give them a bit of a guide. Paul, we're going to this client meeting on Monday and I'd like you to give me some feedback on when I get put under pressure by the client. I've noticed that when that happens, I start to gabble a bit and I speak really, really quickly and I'm harder to understand. Could you check that out for me and give me some feedback? Thanks. By doing that, what we do is we just say to them, here's where I think I fall a bit short, or here's where I think I'm fabulous. What do you think? And it might make someone feel a bit more comfortable about giving us feedback because maybe we've been critical first and they feel more comfortable. So 3 things we can do: ask them, ask for specifics, and give them our reflections first. Once we've got the feedback, what's really helpful is to check our understanding. Do we know exactly what they said and what they mean? So what we need to do here is perhaps ask them to repeat, ask some targeted questions so we get all the nuances of it. And then when we know exactly what they mean, we can decide whether we act on it or not. But at least we're acting on the right information. So there's your 4 steps to help the feedback givers. Ask for feedback. Ask for specific feedback. Give them our reflections. And then check our understanding. If we do those 4 steps, we'll get better feedback. We'll also make it easier for people to give us feedback. And you know, when that happens, they might give you feedback again. You might not even have to ask them. Give them a go and see how you get on. Put your comments below in that comments box. And if you want to know a little bit more about Learning Unplugged, take a look at the website, ptps.co.uk, or the YouTube channel, which is Paul Tran Trainer. You can watch all the videos on there. Stay safe, have a great week, and enjoy making people more comfortable giving you feedback. And I'll see you soon on the next Learning Unplugged.